So in this video I will talk about reishi mushrooms or Lingzhi mushrooms. I will present here a original version which I prepared myself with more references to the source information and more details. As always, I recommend you to download presentation as PDF file from the link in the description. You will get access to the source information, make your own research. Please mind that I'm not a medical professional, so I'm doctor in physics and mathematics. So, but at least I can use my skills to read scientific publications and learn about chemistry and also physics and science involved in it. So, and to decide for myself what will help me to go into to the longevity. So again, first I was presenting the AI version of the presentation, and now I'm talking about the original one. Okay. So reishi or Lingzhi mushrooms, or Latin name Ganoderma lucidum, is a medicinal mushroom that has been traditionally used in Chinese medicine for centuries. It has been found to have a wide range of medicinal properties, including antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and immune boosting effects. It reduces stress, improves sleep, and combats fatigue. Often called the mushroom of immortality, reishi contains a variety of biological active components such as polysaccharides, terpenes, flavonoids, alkaloids, steroids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, proteins, amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, and a lot of minerals. So again, but I would say this immortality in Chinese understanding, it is different from what I propose. I propose good health and living for a few centuries, but maybe 1,000 years. But Chinese religions and Chinese literature assumes different. I will discuss it later. Studies have found that reishi contains over 432 bioactive components, as well as more than 200 different types of polysaccharides. Among them, there are over 380 terpenoids. Mushrooms are composed of about 90% water by weight, and the remaining 10% in dry mushrooms consist of 10-40% protein, up to 8% of fat, up to 28% of carbohydrates, 38% of fiber, and 10% of mineral ash, and also some vitamins and minerals. As an analysis of reishi extract revealed that it consists of approximately 11% of glucose, 10% of minerals, and 7.3% of protein. The reishi mushroom also contains a matrix of chitin, which is largely indigestible by human body and is partly responsible for the physical hardness of the mushrooms. And chitin is a prebiotic and food for beneficial bacteria in the colon. So you can go to the source information, clicking on the link, make your own research. The therapeutic properties of reishi mushrooms have primarily been attributed to its polysaccharides and terpenoids. And terpenoids and beta-glucans may help reduce blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and support liver health. Polysaccharides and reishi have been found to reduce body weight and improve glucose metabolism in animal models of obesity. These polysaccharides can also help to increase the activity of natural killer cells and white blood cells, which play a critical role in the body immune response. Due to their tough and rigid fruiting bodies, reishi are not considered suitable for consumption as culinary mushrooms. Instead, they are commonly consumed in various forms, such as dry and liquid extracts, chewable pills, tea, syrup, hair and skin care products, and different extracts of ethanol. Okay, so you see chemical structure of polysaccharides from this a lot of glucose molecules connected chemically, and or chemical structure of terpenoids, different also here presented a lot of phenol rings. which explain antioxidant properties of the mushroom. The appropriate the appropriate dosage can vary depending on the form and the health condition will be addressed. Dehydrated mushroom powder is about 10% as potent as fresh mushroom. It means that 5 grams of dry powder is similar to 50 grams of whole mushroom. And then it is recommended by Chinese medicine to consume 6 to 12 grams of reishi dry powder daily. And most popular dose is 5.2 grams taken 3 times a day, and so it is counted to 1.8 grams. So, no, it is, sorry, dose 5.2 grams per day taken in 3 doses, 1.8 grams each. Ethanolic extract among reishi bioactive components, polysaccharides and terpenoids are most abundant. Microwave assisted extraction in hot 70% ethanol for 30 minutes is efficient to extract both polysaccharides and terpenoids, and to prepare more concentrated extract and dry extract to do, and the dose may be much less, and such as like 6 milligrams. Key potential health benefits include, first of all, it is immune system support. Reishi is considered as immunomodulator, meaning it may help to enhance a weakened immune response or suppress an overactive one, making it valuable for various conditions from infections to autoimmune diseases and cancer. Polysaccharides, particularly beta-glucans, are central to the immunomodulatory effects of reishi mushrooms. They can stimulate natural killer cells and white blood cells, which help the body fight infections, bacteria, and viruses. Natural killer cells and cytotoxic T cells, which are crucial for targeting virus-infected and cancerous cells. So the research of the study, what you can click and read it, indicated that adding reishi mushroom powder to the food that significantly included the immune response of some fish. Okay, that was 10% of mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, so it is 1% of dry powder added to food, considerably improved immune response of this fish. Stress reduction, okay, so acting as adaptogen, reishi helps the body manage stress, promotes relaxation, and acts as a natural sleep aid. And unlike sedatives, reishi extract work by relaxing the mind, potentially increasing non-rapid eye movement sleep, and also extracts improve endurance and work as anti-fatigue. Studies suggest that reishi can help you fall asleep faster, increase total sleep time. Administration of extract of reishi for 3 days, 80 milligrams per kilo of body weight, significantly improve total sleep time in rats. Administration up to 100 milligrams per kilo of body weight of alcohol extract, dry alcohol extract of reishi mycelia for 28 days, enrich beneficial gut bacteria balance and improved quality of sleep in mice. By prolonging sleep time and shortening some time which not productive sleep. Gut health. Reishi can significantly improve gut health, acting as both prebiotic and a modulator of gut immunity. Beta-glucans and chitin in the mushroom promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. Fermentation of prebiotics by intestinal bacteria results in the increased production of short-chain fatty acids. And hot water reishi extract may contain more than 50% of beta-glucans. Polysaccharides with high molecular weight, more than 300 kilodarcy, are present in reishi mushrooms in considerable amounts, and they have been identified as prebiotics to prevent gut dysbiosis and obesity-related metabolic disorders in obese individuals. Reishi polysaccharide supplementation increased the abundance of beneficial bacteria and helped to recover healthy immune response and the microbiome in mice. Antimicrobial and antioxidant properties. Reishi mushrooms have been demonstrated to exhibit a diverse array of bioactivities, including antiviral, antifungal, antioxidative, antibacterial, as well as anti-cancer effects. 3 terpenoids, tannins, and phenolic compounds in reishi mushrooms have antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral properties. Just another publications on this subject. And oxidative stress caused by excess of free radicals is a significant factor in aging and the development of chronic diseases. Reishi mushrooms are a rich source of antioxidant, including phenolic compounds, polysaccharides, and 3 terpenoids, which protect cells from oxidative damage. Again, this antioxidant effect of the reishi mushrooms is not a part of longevity diet. It is proven that antioxidant properties, antioxidants can shorten lifespan, by the way. So be careful about this. Okay, but beyond protecting cells from damage, these compounds also play a role in improving metabolic health and including blood pressure regulations. Cardiovascular health. Cardiovascular diseases are leading causes of mortality worldwide. It has been found that reishi mushrooms have mild blood thinning properties and hypertensive effect. 3 terpenoids in reishi mushrooms help to relax blood vessels and reduce blood pressure. While this cannot be beneficial for people with hypertension, it may cause complications. While it can be beneficial for people with hypertension, high blood pressure, it may cause complications for those with already low blood pressure or people taking drugs to reduce blood pressure and may enhance the bleeding risk. So be careful. Additionally, the anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties of reishi mushroom help in preventing the plaque formation and development of atherosclerosis. So a condition in which fatty deposits accumulate in the wall of large arteries. Okay, so it is preventive, not curing. For curing, I use some advanced bacterial enzymes, and they work much better, like a miracle. Anti-cancer potential. While not cure, studies suggest it may enhance the quality of life for cancer patients, potentially slowing tumor growth. It was shown that reishi is the most effective in killing cancer cells among other mushrooms, and tumor mass required a continuous nutrient supply via new blood vessels formed by in the process of angiogenesis. The potential anti-angiogenesis activities of reishi have been demonstrated in ex vivo embryos, but again it is only laboratory research, and similar effects were also observed in human lung cancer cells in laboratory culture under hypoxic conditions. In humans, whether anti-tumor effects of Lingzhi or reishi mushrooms is a direct one or mediated by effects of the immune system is a key question to address. It was demonstrated that these reishi mushrooms enhance mitogenic activity and activity of these natural killer cells in patients with cancer and with treatment of cancer in a before and after comparison study. Okay, so skin. Anti-aging effects. Polysaccharides in reishi mushrooms support the production of collagen and elastin, a crucial factor in maintaining skin elasticity firmness. It helps to reduce appearance of wrinkles and sagging of skin, giving the skin a firmer and more useful appearance and can providing visible anti-aging benefits. The phenolic compounds in 3 terpenoids in reishi mushrooms protect skin cells from oxidative damage and from UV also. 3 terpenoids are reducing melanin production, minimizing the appearance of dark spots, age spots, and other forms of discoloration, leading to a more radiant and even skin tone. Again, my opinion is different. So age spots are accumulation of so-called lipofuscin, and lipofuscin, it is a product reaction of oxidized polyunsaturated fatty acids with proteins, and it is so that how these 3 terpenoids can help, I don't know. But okay, in my skin, age spots just disappeared after I used for a long time these advanced bacterial enzymes. Skincare products, including reishi extracts, can significantly enhance skin brightness and reduce pigmentation. But yeah, this may be so to reduce melanin production. It is okay. It is possible. So treating type 2 diabetes mellitus, polysaccharides in reishi is in a dose 100 milligram per kilo body weight significantly reduced up to 50% the plasma glucose concentration and reduced glycogen content in the liver of diabetic mice. The hypoglycemic effect was still evident after 24 hours. Okay, so oral administration of the reishi hot water extract for 4 weeks was found to reduce the serum glucose level in obese and diabetic mice. In one study, 71 adult patients with confirmed type 2 diabetes mellitus were supplemented with polysaccharides from reishi at amount 1.8 gram 3 times a day, like it is 5.2 grams altogether. Daily for 12 weeks, and the glycosylated hemoglobin, so it is how people measure concentration of this glucose, and also plasma glucose decreased significantly after 4 weeks, after 12 weeks, indicating a hypoglycemic effect in the extract of the reishi mushrooms. Liver protection. As the body primary detoxing organ, the liver is vulnerable to damage from toxins, infections, and oxidative stress. Reishi mushrooms offer robust hepatoprotective effects, primarily through their terpenoid content. Additionally, reishi mushrooms enhance the liver detoxification capacity by increasing the activity of enzymes which neutralize harmful metabolites. In patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, supplementation of reishi ethanol extracts improved liver enzyme profiles, reduce fat accumulation, and also reduce hepatic fibrosis. So you can read the research. Similarly, patients with chronic hepatitis treated with ethanol extract exhibited reduced fibrosis and better liver function. Okay, so it's a summary of some research and the important consideration and side effects. With its growing population, many studies on reishi mushrooms compositions, cultivation, and health benefits were investigated. For powdered form, the safe range of up to 6 grams daily, and the maximum tolerated dose exceeding 20 grams per kilo of body weight in animal models, so it is relatively safe. However, most studies have been performed on animals and not in laboratory cell culture models. Human experimental studies have been small, and the results are not always supportive of the in vitro findings and or animal findings. While generally safe for therapeutic, cosmetic, and dietary applications, provided it is consumed within the recommended guidelines, reishi mushrooms can cause side effects such as nausea, dizziness, insomnia, and dry mouth. It may interfere with blood thinning medication. Again, despite that it is like stress-reducing medicine, I have taken it, this powder of reishi mushrooms actually damaged my sleep. So I was got kind of insomnia. So it is not easy, not so evident that it can work for everybody. Folk medicine. Since ancient times, reishi mushrooms have been described in Chinese literature as mushroom immortality or spirit mushrooms, and were used to prepare concentrated extracts of hallucinogenic action to see spirits or become spirits themselves by receiving the magic energy of the immortals. So you see what is the difference. Mushrooms of mortality in Chinese literature, they were considered that you have this ability to see spirits, and that is like so-called other magic mushrooms, you know, and so it is again immortality. It is like immortality of the spirit, not of your body. So it is different. So it is despite the name of immortality, it means different immortality. So, and pardon, tied and thinly sliced or pulverized mushrooms are added to boiling water and left boiling, simmering for 2 hours, and the process sometimes repeated to increase the concentration, and it is believed that regular drinking hot water extract in the long term may make body light, prevent senility, and prolong life, and also to make you immortal. But again, it is just idea of this spiritual immortality. Okay? Personal opinion and experience. Most of research was done with the use of hot water or ethanol extracts of reishi mushrooms. Yet, in my opinion, the use of fine drying powder of the mushrooms and herbs is better. A part of the supplements that is not digested by bacteria in the gut works as an absorbent to remove toxins and secondary bile acids from the colon and helps to avoid intestinal dysbiosis and migration of toxins to the bloodstream from the colon. Intake of mushrooms up to 8 grams daily as dry powder for about a month didn't provide a considerable improvement to my health. This is what I say. In contrast to gotu kola, when I detected some change in sleep pattern, so I was sleeping much better and it was relaxing, a little bit more sleepy during the day, but it was instant. But reishi mushrooms, after a month, nothing. Only if I was taking reishi mushrooms before bedtime, it was also working opposite. It was working so that it created some kind of insomnia, and duration of my sleep reduced to 6 hours instead of 8 or 9 hours as normal. Okay, so you can go to the references to make your own research. Again, I just give you this warning that the reishi mushrooms, it is mushrooms of immortality, of spiritual immortality. It is not body immortality, but nevertheless, because of it is so popular in Chinese medicine, there was a lot of research, a lot of some speculations that this can help this and that can help that. So again, I didn't see any improvement. Maybe it was not the reishi mushroom. Maybe it was some bark of trees ground to powder. Again, nowadays Chinese economy in crumbs. It is falling apart, and the supplements which were easily and good quality available before COVID, now not available. I cannot buy Fizitin, I cannot buy melatonin no more. Only I am getting some fake products from Chinese, and it is again probably these reishi mushrooms are not what I used. And again, it's getting very difficult to find a reliable supplier. And recently, for example, I tried to buy vitamin B12, not for myself but for my bees. I keep an apiary of bees. So I use vitamin B12 as additive to sugar syrup, but again I got fake product, and 1,000 baht, it is more than 25 euro, just lost it, and cannot receive the refund. This is now what is happening now. So be very careful what you are getting. But this gotu kola was local production. It is from Thai companies, and was very good quality. And again, I see the impact instantly, almost the same day. If I take more than 6 grams a day, I'm already getting sleepy. So I need caffeine pill before exercises to wake up and to be more active. So, but again, so be careful about this Chinese medicine, because even in original Chinese shops, you can buy something which is fake. So, but nevertheless, I try to order different Chinese medicine from different suppliers. Maybe eventually I will find a reliable supplier, and will try to use these medications as a part of my longevity diet. Okay, please mind that I am not a medical professional, so my opinion is can be different, and most always it is different from medical professionals, because again, I believe that people don't need doctors, medical professionals at all. We can stay healthy, and there is no need in some pills and medications. So, and I'm 69 this month, and I feel good. Endurance is quite good, and only I would say a little bit boring. And but again, Taiwan is in very difficult situation now because of the war with Iran, and the airplanes are not flying in much fewer airplanes with tourists from Western countries are coming. Pardon. And American tourists also prefer Central America, to go to Central America or elsewhere for vacations and for also for retirement. And Taiwan is life cost is cheap, but people are getting poor and poor. So because of visa problems, because of these very high prices, which are now in Bangkok, it's much higher prices than it used to be. So it is changing, and not too better. Again, so we live in some difficult times, so mind that to keep your body healthy, and it's important. Otherwise, you will just not survive. Okay, take your time. Thank you for your time. If you can support me, you can see, if you want to support my channel, also the links are in the description. Ciao, ciao.